And now Greg is here with the sport.
Get your fill of the action. STV Sport, sponsored by Papa John's Pizza.
Good evening. Calvin Bassey has completed his move from Rangers to Ajax for a club record fee of more than £20 million. The defender, who made 65 appearances for the Ibrox side since joining in 2020, has signed a 5-year deal with the Dutch Giants. Ollie Dickinson has more.
Well, this has been a pretty incredible rise, hasn't it, for Calvin Bassey, a player that joined Rangers 2 seasons ago for less than £250,000 from Leicester, leaves today for a club record transfer fee to Dutch giants Ajax for a fee totalling more than £20 million. And let's be honest, if you go back a season and a half, Bassey wasn't even the first choice left back, let alone the first choice centre half at the club. But it's those performances in the Europa League that have triggered the attention of Ajax and other clubs. Ajax are well known for spotting some of the best developing talent in Europe and bringing them on board, and that is what they have done with Calvin Bassey, a player that has excelled in the Europa League, now goes to Holland for, as I say, a club record fee from Rangers, and he'll be playing in the Champions League against some of the very biggest names that European football has to offer.
Now, Jake Whiteman says it's crazy that he's the 1500 metre world champion and believes his Olympic heartache spurred him on to success. The Scottish runner broke the championship record in Oregon on his way to the gold medal, his first on the global stage. Here's Sheila McLaren.
From one middle distance superstar to another, Sebastian Coe presented the new golden boy of British athletics with his medal after his stunning victory in Eugene.
I really believe coming into this that I had a good opportunity to get a medal, and the word opportunity is probably what I take from this, is that there was a good chance for me to kind of rectify what went so bad in Tokyo and to come away from this with a good chance for a medal. But to be world champion and to beat the field as strong as that is like crazy, and it's definitely not something that.
The 28-year-old needed to be at his best to hold off a field including Olympic champion Jakob Ingebrigtsen. He timed his move with perfection to clinch gold in a world-leading time. The celebrations were a family affair. Not only was his mum Susan there to see it, Dad Jeff was commentating on the race.
You can go back to school sports days, and I was announcing Jake's races because Susan was his PE teacher, so I used to get roped into those sort of things at Fettes College in Edinburgh. So it's probably 15 years worth of events where I've been announcing Jake's races, and the stadiums have got bigger and the medals have got bigger and the titles have got bigger, but this is the first one he's won.
Fellow Scot Josh Kerr finished in 5th place, and with Laura Muir also clinching a bronze earlier in the week, it's looking good for Team Scotland ahead of the Commonwealth Games.
It's fantastic. I think we've got really tremendous role models in those athletes and others, and it just helps with the confidence going into Birmingham that Scots can deliver strong performances in finals.
It's been a 39-year wait for a British male to win the 1500 metres gold after Steve Cram back in 1983. And with Whiteman in the form of his life, there could be more records to break in the coming months.
To golf now, and Henrik Stenson has been stripped of the captaincy of Europe's Ryder Cup team as he prepares to join the Live Series. Former Ryder Cup captain Colin Montgomerie is preparing for the Senior Open at Gleneagles. Speaking before the announcement, he gave his views on the controversial issue that's dominating the sport.
It's a shame we're even talking about it, to be honest with you. You know, when I was announced as Ryder Cup captain, it was the biggest honour that can be bestowed on any European Tour player. But at the same time, I just like to concentrate on what we're doing. I'm a very, very happy member of the PGA Tour of America now, because they're doing the Champions Tour, the DP World Tour, of course, my own tour, and the Legends Tour here. And they're in very, very good health.
Well, tomorrow night we'll be live from Fir Park as Motherwell make their return to European football. They'll face Sligo Rovers in the first leg of the Europa Conference League qualifier. Motherwell boss Graham Alexander says he's happy with his attacking options despite striker Kevin Van Veen being an injury doubt.
I'm confident that we have enough goal-scoring threats within our team and our squad, I should say, to score the amount of goals we did last season, because if you took penalties away from non-penalty goals, we were the 4th top scorers in the SPL. So the difficult we had, or the improvements we feel we have to make on the defensive side of it, and not concede as many goals as we did.
And last bit of sport from me this evening. Hearts have confirmed the signing of former Dundee United forward Lawrence Shankland on a 3-year deal from Belgian side Beerschot.